continues?
Well, the fight against the dictatorship is a process in the history. If you look at every country, just for example, from the very beginning, when they started 43 years ago imposing hijab, actually there was severe punishment. It was way worse than that. I mean, myself was a political prisoner just because I was against hijab. So that has been going on through. But what happened? People have been fighting. 2 generations have been fighting. And as a result, now fight against regime, especially in terms of hijab, has been the demand of the society. Right now, if you notice, this next generation have been on the street, have been forcing the government. And actually, the reason that you see lots of support around the world, especially even from non-Iranian people, from many well-known celebrities, it's just because this fight has continued. So there is a change. The change is in these people now. There is a government that people has never wanted this government. So that's really important. It will change. The regime will be overthrown, but no revolution has happened overnight. I think the point is now that people are putting their life in danger and they're saying, we had enough. This time we have to end it and finish it. And we never, ever had this type of support around the world from an individual. But I guess now what is really important is the governments around the world, and I'm specifically mentioning British government, UK government, to take a step. I mean, the first step would be summoning the basically Iran regime's ambassador to pressure them to release all these detainees, to stop cracking down on the protesters. So it's really important. I think now, if you notice, there is a kind of silence around the world from the government as nothing is happening. So therefore, I think it will happen. I mean, people obviously don't need the government necessarily to rescue them or attack Iran or anything like that. But I think it is important to know this is the duty of any government, and specifically British government, to basically take an action. If you remember, we still have 2 British Iranian citizens in the jail in Iran. So therefore, I guess it will change. But the point is where the British government stand in this. We see, I mean, Liz Truss, I haven't heard anything from her actually mentioning anything in condemnation. And to be honest, now condemnation is not enough anymore. Therefore, I think that's why people are so angry in front of the embassy. Embassy is a representation of an oppressive regime in the heart of London. And what the British government does about it, I think this is a responsibility. This is what people want to know.